Hello, nerds watching all over the internet. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It is the return of an exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. Yeah, that's right, folks. It's time to get back on this horse. This is another Friday night to talk about all the cool things happening in the world of pro wrestling. We're talking matches, we're talking segments, we're talking amazing TV specials, pay-per-view events, title changes, returning icons, and many more. I am your host, Jose Casabona, and I am also the host of our number one flagship show, The Ravens Flock. And joining behind the camera, of course, is the host of the Black Files, my tag partner for Wrestle Wrewind, the man who puts in the hours playing all the videos on this channel every single week, Mr. Juan Arouse.
Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget the mister.
And folks, like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everybody know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you find folks at home do best, which is supporting the Ravens Flock by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream, especially after the stream, because that lets the algorithm, some people would accuse him of never having any rhythm to begin with, and they'd be 95% right, it would let the algorithm know that you like what you see and you want other people to see what you like. Hype us up during the stream and afterwards. If you want to give the little rewards gift thingies that is being done now by the thing that they're ripping off TikTok from, you know, where you gift little gifties or whatever. If you want to do that in the middle of the stream, you can do that. And also share.
We won't say no to gifties.
No, we will not, because they're kind of like micro super chat gifts kind of thing, which is always nice. And sharing our content across social media is always still helpful, especially to your friends, family, and loved ones, and everyone who you know has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. And most important of all, making sure that you and everyone that you refer us to have the subscribe button hit, and along with the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. The more people you refer us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more flockers come out of it. And before you know it, you'll be completely self-sustaining to the point where we're no longer just doing this channel for the love of the game, but also as our livelihood. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and to get access to all of us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. We've got Mr. Quake in the chat. We got Christopher just in the chat. Not a yeet, but damn. Someone tapping into his Ron Simmons. Gotta love it.
Hey!
Original time slot. A long time no see, Ravens Flock. Yes, we are back on Wrestle Rewind, but for Jose, why don't you tell the folks at home who may not be familiar with this program what exactly is it that we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
Well, here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. All right, so I've actually backtracked. The last time we did anything for Wrestle Rewind, gonna be honest, is in the middle of April. That's how long we've been out of it. And since then, we've had a lot of things happening. Not a lot of things have been chaotic. A lot of things have been crazy, to say the least. Personally speaking, I took a break from keeping up with the current content of wrestling, and I've been out of it for many months. So I'm getting back into it now as a lapsed fan, just to catch up and see how the current landscape looks like. So
like Brian Zane, except taller. You're way taller than Brian fucking Zane. And bolder.
Well, gee, that's obvious.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of guy you are.
Okay, but why are you pointing out the obvious?
Because you like when something's obvious. It makes it easier to understand for you and stuff.
Not everything.
But a lot of things.
Anyways, so I'm getting back into it now, and we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and give my best review for this week. Like I said, getting back onto the horse, getting back on the saddle. Let's get started with this week's edition of WWE's NXT. Juan, ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
Okie dokie. So here we are, WWE's NXT. And we are starting things off, of course, with a tag team match, playa.
Holla, holla.
That's right. And this is an opening contest for the NXT Tag Team Championship as the defending champions, the Vanity Project, that would be Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes, put their titles on the line against Shawn Legacy and wait. Oh, yeah, no. I actually did research on this guy. His name is Dorian Von Dukes, a.k.a. DVD. He's a European wrestler and apparently very popular with the NXT crowd. This is one of the many faces I don't know because upon doing my discovery, there's been a lot of changes. And I mean a lot of changes.
I'll say, for starters, you got rid of the Joe Hendry gif that I use.
That's because Joe Hendry's not at NXT anymore. He's gone.
That doesn't mean he might not show up.
No, dude. He's busy on Monday Night Raw trying to feud with Logan Paul.
Ew. Ew. I'm so sorry they got Joe Hendry stuck doing Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Ew.
They scooped up Joe Hendry. They scooped up Sol Ruka. They scooped up Jace, the Fatal Influence.
They scooped up Lola Vice.
No, not Lola Vice. She's still
okay. Lola Vice is still around.
Yeah,
Yay.
she's still. So that's good. We haven't lost everybody yet.
La cubana con la colita.
All right, but we're gonna get to her a little bit later. So let's go ahead and get into this tag match. This is a tag team, two opposite sides. Of course, you've got some high flying, dynamic dudes in Shawn Legacy and in DVD, and the Vanity Project, despite their lack of size, they do make up for their amazing tag chemistry. They're quick on their feet. They're very agile. And speaking of agility, holy shit, check out the hang time right now. One of the earlier spots before commercial break, we see DVD, Dorian Von Dukes, take to the sky to wipe out the Vanity Project.
Okay, first off, Jose, I'm going to do this if you're going to keep hopping yourself over. Look,
thank
blue
you.
And blue. There.
Thank you. That helps a lot.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got two screens. That's much better.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing the thing.
All right, no. Check it.
Blake says, Jose's like me, an overthinker. Sometimes you need to take breaks based on experience. So, okay, yeah. And yes, that's true. Okay, so this is how DVD starts. Yo, Blu-ray better watch its back.
Ah!
Oh, and go fucking figure. This dude from Vanity Project's wearing blue tights. Ha.
Yeah.
Etc.
Oh my.
Insert laugh track here. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue on because when we got back from commercial break, unfortunately, the Vanity Project pumped the brakes on Shawn Legacy. They spent a good chunk of this match keeping Shawn Legacy away from DVD with a lot of frequent tags and just grounding the high flyer in the middle of the ring. The match looked like it was theirs. Then eventually Shawn Legacy was able to roll through the odds against the Vanity Project. He got the hot tag into DVD, and check this spot out. Like
was he getting in for a shooting star press? What is this?
Zoom in on a little bit. Okay, no, that is not a shooting star press.
No, like he's mid rotation.
Let me explain. So, no, that's not a shooting star press. That's a mid-rotation for a springboard 450 splash. Unfortunately, the referee wasn't able to count to two because of outside interference. So, yeah, no. And speaking of outside interference, as we get to the finish of the match, Dorian Von Dukes was whipped against the ropes by the announce desk. The lady escort, Micah Lockwood, the strong woman escort of the Vanity Project at ringside.
Oh yeah, the new chick is kind of Chinese.
Yeah, no. Actually, no, that was Shawn Legacy. Like, Micah Lockwood yanked the top ropes, Shawn Legacy went flying out of the ring, crashed next to the announce desk.
Poop.
And the Vanity Project right here executed their finishing move on DVD to pick up the WIN. That doesn't sound as cool. Your winner, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Vanity Project.
Goddamn. Okay, well, points for trying, I suppose. Like you said, DVD is very much the breakout star, the standout in this match, so that's always good. Glad to see that the valet, the enforcer, is not just, freaking wallpaper or whatever, just standing there. This motherfucker over here, what's the blonde dude's name again?
Brad Baylor.
Okay. Yeah, no, he still looks like a middle schooler that I beat up once.
Oh, God.
Okay, my mistake. No, it was in high school. And I didn't really beat him up. I just pinned him against a wall and told him to shut the hell up because he was being annoying. K-Storm might remember him, but probably not. Some blonde motherfucker that.
I think I know who you're talking about, and that's high school. And we're not gonna unpack that right now.
I know, it's been like 20 years. Let it go.
Yeah, Wancho. Geez, this isn't your therapy couch.
As
do I.
Anyways, but speaking of their China escort, let's talk briefly about Michael Lockwood. This woman right there, standing in between the Vanity Project. Her real name, Bailey Humphrey. She actually competed in 3 seasons of WWE LFG, Legends and Future Greats. This reality show on A&E.
Hold on, question.
I'm listening.
How in the heck are you, in 3 seasons? I thought it was, elimination style, or is it that the training class, they're actually, still being invested in and training on, or whatever?
I believe
for 3 years and only now coming out?
I believe it is the last part you just said. Yeah, no, because in the first season of WWE LFG, and in the second seasons, she received high praise from one of the coaches, The Undertaker.
She's made.
For her size and her power and her continued development in the ring. She received high praise from The Undertaker. And in the third season, I'm not really sure what happened. I'm not that invested into WWE LFG, but
sorry, we love the shows, we love the way these guys work it, but for crying out loud, we can't be expected to keep up with every fucking thing.
Yeah, but for right now,
life,
but for right now, she's good where she is. She's a valet. She's an enforcer. That's awesome. She is good in the ring, and I can't wait to see her eventually square up with the NXT women. So,
Mr. Quake is asking, Tyra May still has potential. What happened?
WWE released her this year.
What?
Yeah, ironic. She flunked 3 seasons of WWE LFG, and Michael Lockwood is still around. Tyra May still won the first season of WWE NXT.
You mean LFG?
LFG. And she got fired.
What the hell?
Or rather, she didn't get fired. She just got fired. She was just let go for budget reasons because TKO be TKOing.
Oh my freaking god! The only reason they would have let her go is they were already seeing that hey, she's not really all that developing as much as we want her to, and hey. Why don't you go ahead and head off, learn a new hold, and come back later?
That's actually the first one. Is actually there's actually some truth to the first one. The scuttlebutt is that Tyra May Steele, while she is very gifted and she's very athletic, she still had a very hard time adapting to the WWE style of wrestling, and she still had a hard time developing a character and connecting with the fans.
So it's a matter of personality, and it's a matter of
her
entertainment.
Yeah, her character is one note. All she's ever done in her run in NXT was brag about being an Olympic gold medalist. That's it. Kurt Angle took that idea, but he expanded on it.
Okay, but he didn't expand right away, though. He freaking had he turned that.
Oh yeah, he did in his rookie year.
Into the annoying a-hole personality of don't disrespect me. I'm an Olympic gold medalist. Turning heel and being a sniveling a-hole about it. Tyra May Steele didn't turn heel, did she?
No, she stayed babyface.
They didn't do any freaking try to help her out with any mic work, nothing?
Not that I'm aware of.
then what the hell? Okay, head on out, learn a new hold, come back to us in personality stuff.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move things along then, and again, kudos to the Vanity Project. Now,
yeah, the reason why they would have brought what's her face,
Michael Lockwood.
Yeah, Michael. Thank you, Michael Lockwood. They paired her with Vanity Project because they're already getting plenty of mileage with Vanity Project, and she's got the potential for them.
Oh yeah, very much so. Now, let's go ahead and get over to the exciting match of the night, and this contest is for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Hey, if you've been out of the loop as I have, did you know that Tatum Paxley won the North American Championship and then lost it to Zarya?
My favorite cookie golf girl.
Don't worry, we haven't
lost. Crazy bitches.
Don't worry, we haven't lost her. That's
Thank you.
Yes, patats. Anyways, now, originally it was scheduled to be a one-on-one contest where Zarya would defend the Women's North American Championship against another new face here. Damn, a lot of new faces. And her name is Layla Diggs. She is a standout from WWE Evolve. However, it was reported that she had sustained an injury on her right arm, and she was unable to compete. So,
penis.
Yeah, I know. This happened sometime during the weekend, after this was announced. And so now WWE, you know what, you can skip the next one. So now WWE had to figure out what are we going to do with Zarya. I have an idea. Let's take 3 women and put them all together in a fatal 4-way match. From left to right, you've got Izzy Dame. You have the NXT Women's North American Champion, Zarya. You've got the rock and roll metalhead from England. Her name is Lizzie Rain. And the current WWE Women's Evolve Champion, Nikita Lyons. She finally won championship gold. Good for her.
Yay, Bootylicious Babe has got some gold. And, okay, I'm sure somebody was having themselves a little adolescent tee-hee-hee-ha-ha-lol moment by having a match involving Izzy Dame and Lizzie Rain.
Oh, you have no idea.
Some moron in the office who was having themselves a little...
It was Shawn Michaels. And Juancho, they were not very subtle about it on commentary. At least Vic... I expect this stupid shit from Booker T, but Vic Joseph... Oh, man. He took the stupid meter and he cranked it up.
Oh, no.
First of all, I'm not entirely sure if we ever talked about Lizzie Rain.
No, I don't think we have.
Oh, yeah,
She showed up right as we were moving.
Yeah, this happened right as she was moving. Lizzie Rain.
As we were moving.
Yeah, Lizzie Rain. She wrestled in the Independents over in England. She's a former WWE ID champion, so yay. And yeah, her entire gimmick is that she's a metalhead. She's all about 80s heavy metal. That's why she's got her hair done up like that, done up the way it is. And her entrance music has like the screamometer to gauge how the fans are yelling, which is awesome. And she's just rocking out. Like, it's cool. It's amazing. And her finishing move, get this, is the finishing move name is Thunderstruck.
Ha!
Ha!
I thought AC/DC was Australian.
Who cares?
I care.
Why is that important?
Because I'm a nut.
Heavy metal is still heavy metal. Geographical locations do not matter.
I suppose you're right. Okay, so yeah, and I love the grungy 80s hair metal rock style that she's got, freaking Joan Jett style.
Hells yeah, it looks great.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, we have.
Don't forget about Zarya. Don't forget about Izzy Dame, who's had her whole little rivalry shit going on, and Nikita Lyons, has made her way back onto NXT TV, but she has joined a faction with Natalia and Carmen Petrovic. Like Natty?
Yeah, Natty.
Natty Neidhart?
Natty Neidhart.
Or wait, is she being Natalia, or is she being like freaking bare-knuckled Natty?
She's being bare-knuckled Natty.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, take notes, John Moxley. That is how you portray yourself as a hard-fighting shooter badass. Can't believe your gimmick is being done better by Natty Neidhart.
Anyway, so yeah, this is a very hard fought battle between 4 competitors in the match. Of course, you see Zarya mixing it up with Lizzie Rain, and Lizzie Rain, despite the power disadvantage against the other 3 women, Lizzie Rain, she still has a fighting spirit. She still powers on against Zarya and Nikita Lyons and Izzy Dame. And yes, like I said, Vic Joseph was not very subtle. Anytime Izzy and Lizzie are fighting each other, he keeps shouting, "Look, it's Lizzie on Dizzy. It's Lizzie on Izzy. Now it's Izzy on Lizzie." What the fuck?
Oh my fucking god.
It's so obvious that this shit is so obvious, and it's so outrageous, and it's so dumb. WWE cannot help themselves.
This is not shucky duckying my quack quacks.
Exactly. Also, let me take a look at the
Mr. Quake is just talking like Izzy Rain, make it rain, Izzy Rain.
Australia is UK. Hello.
It's a Commonwealth, it's still its own separate kingdom. It's still its own separate country. I mean.
Oh my god. But
unless King Philip decides to freaking rescind their sovereignty, which is his right as king, unless that happens, which ain't gonna happen anytime soon, Australia is still a separate country.
Do you want to march on the king and demand them to surrender?
Was anything about surrendering?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Just showing up in front of King Philip would be like, very nice, hello, nice meeting you. So, when are you gonna let go of Australia?
All right, but now getting back over to the action of this fatal 4-way match.
It's what Sam Neill would have wanted.
What the fuck? All right, go ahead. Let's go ahead and continue here because, Nikita Lyons, and Izzy Dame, you can see them squaring it up. Blow up that picture for me, please.
Oh, happily.
Yes, I know that dinner's delicious, and I'm going to get to it, but yeah. No, Nikita Lyons, of course, showing off a bit of her wrestling chops, reminding the WWE fans why she is fucking awesome.
Aside from having a booty like no other.
She lays out a series of striking blows against their opponents, delivers a devastating German suplex onto Izzy Dame, and the battle continues on. And really, Wancho, no fashion faux pas criticism against Izzy Dame and what she's wearing, because that looks freaking ridiculous.
Oh, you mean the weird ass layers of ruffles on her legs?
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't heard a peep from you about it.
My mouth is full. Yeah, those are kind of silly.
Those are very... What?
But that's just me.
Who the fuck wrestles... Actually, no. The Bellas did when they started. Never mind. Moving on.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Well, I'm glad they ditched that shit. They learned their lesson.
They stopped trying to be unique, and then they just... successful wrestlers. Let's get back on the match.
So sorry. Yeah, no. Everybody had a chance to shine. Every one of them got their shit in. Izzy Dame was able to level out Lizzie with a choke slam. Fucking Lizzie.
AJ Lee said nothing wrong, okay?
I know. I just wasn't expecting Vic Joseph to be the annoying one out of the two. This time.
Well, I guess they probably flipped a coin or some shit.
Bravo.
Okay, so
Zarya, of course, showing off her power, and when we got back from commercial break, tackles Lizzie Rain right into the turnbuckle, and she starts unleashing hell on Izzy and Nikita Lyons. Thank you. I've stopped myself from saying something stupid. All right, but of course. Lizzie Rain, like I said, she's got a fighting spirit. She was able to get her second win. The fans come alive for Lizzie Rain. She goes over to the top rope and hits an incredible drop kick, dropping both Zarya and Izzy on the ground simultaneously, bitches.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. It was fantastic, and then Lizzie tried to get a pin on Izzy. Oh God!
But Nikita Lyons
did her split leg drop to break up the 2 count. Hey, the move came back, Quan. Yay! Are you happy?
Yes. I'm sure Nikita Lyons is happy to be able to use her repertoire properly.
Oh my God. All right. So Nikita Lyons breaks up the 2 count. The match continues, and we finally get to the final stretch of this fatal 4-way match. The fans are eating it up. The fans are loving this, and we are too. All right. So Azaria hoists up Nikita Lyons, getting ready for an F5, but then Izzy Dame, motherfucker, Izzy Dame drop kicks Zarya to knock her off her feet. Then Izzy Dame turns her attention to Lizzie Rain, and then some shit happens at ringside. Izzy Dame was briefly distracted, was briefly out of the picture. Actually, no. Before that, Izzy Dame grabbed Lizzie Rain and delivered that choke slam that I mentioned earlier, which is awesome.
That's disturbing. How is she choke slamming anything?
Well,
it's like a waif compared to everyone else.
But as we get to the finish, go ahead. Yep, unfortunately, it was Nikita that had to eat it this time. Zarya, enraged and in berserker mode, hits Nikita Lyons with a spear and drops her with an F5 to pin and retain. Your winner, and still, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Zarya.
All right, nice. Okay. Exciting.
Yes.
Well done.
Very exciting.
Lizzie, Izzy, Rizzy, Dizzy.
Damn it, Vic Joseph! What the fuck? Oh my!
I wish I knew. I honestly wish I knew, but I know that they had themselves a little
giggle
attack over that.
Of course they did.
But the point on it is, this match turns out it went very well. It was a heck of a substitution, considering. I'm sorry, what was the other new girl's name?
Lizzie Rain.
No, the other new girl that was supposed
Oh, yeah, Layla Diggs.
Layla Diggs, thank you. Layla Diggs. Considering Layla Diggs couldn't make it, this was an excellent substitution, and it worked very well. Considering that each one of the ladies got to show their stuff, each one of the ladies got to have their moment in the match, and they brought it home. Technically executed well. I didn't see any sort of botching happening, so that's always nice.
That's always great.
All right.
All right, now let's get over to the exciting segment because a couple of weeks ago, what's-her-face, Tatum Paxley was taken out by another newcomer of WWE NXT, and this was a second in a series of video packages of the newest NXT signee, Reina Volcan. Her other wrestling name is Nikki Blackheart. And her name was buzzing all over social media as the newest signee to WWE. Yes, and she is the first Dominican wrestler to sign with a female Dominican wrestler to sign with WWE.
I was going to say, like, first Dominican wrestler. I thought that would have been Savio Vega, but then I remember no, he's just
no. I remember that was that was No Way Jose, but we don't talk about No Way Jose. Yeah, but no. Reina Volcan is the woman that took out Tatum Paxley. And,
my kooky goth girl.
And to put it in basics, like, it was a training montage video. They showed her in different areas where it's all dark and there's a lot of heat, because, volcano and shit. And she is a fucking...
Queen Volcano.
Yeah. She is a goddamn powerhouse of a wrestler.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So she's been in the indies.
Yep.
What's she best known for?
I believe she either competed in Lucha... No, she competed in CMLL, and I think she had a brief cup of coffee over in AEW before eventually signing with WWE.
Cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
So, yeah, so in this...
Lola Vice is Cuban, and I love her for it.
Yeah, so Reina Volcan, she on this promo. She talked about how, she bragged about being the first Dominican wrestler to sign with WWE, and she's pretty much putting the entire NXT women's locker room on notice. This is fucking great. I love this. I love training montages. It's a direct feed to my heart. And I love Nikki Blackheart. I actually saw a clip on how she took out Tatum Paxley 2 weeks ago on NXT. She kind of fumbled a little bit. Like, she grabbed Tatum Paxley and hit her with, and she tried to lock in the torture rack, as it seems. And then she just flattened her out in the middle of the ring, and the fans were going crazy for Reina Volcan.
Queen Volcano.
Queen Volcano.
That's literally what her name means.
Yeah, I know.
Reina Volcan.
I don't have a problem with it. It's a great name. It's unique.
Uh-huh. Wait a while.
You're fine.
Go on ahead, kid.
So yeah, Juancho, your thoughts on Reina Volcan?
Why does she look like a Latina Victoria?
Dude, take a bite of your food before it gets cold.
Also, eat your food before I do.
All right. Let me
Okay.
take some potatoes.
So, she's got cred. Obviously, she's over with you because, well, all you really need is a training montage, and Jose's got your seal of approval. And you have Jose's seal of approval.
Also, she's the reason why Tatum Paxley's not on TV.
No! Okay, I'm guessing Paxley's either healing up or she's got some kind of, personal obligation she needs to take care of, and they're giving her a break. And considering how much work Paxley has been putting in, her having that feud with Izzy Dame, her having the little team up with Shiloh Hill, our other resident kooky dude who's also a streamer,
And her reign and her title reign as a North American champion.
So yeah, I don't blame her for needing to take a breather. Maybe she's getting more tattoos done. I don't know.
Maybe. But maybe she'll come back in on screen next week for revenge. But we'll find out. Anyways, now let's get over to the match of the night, and I hope that everybody, and I mean everybody, is listening. So, this is a one-on-one contest on NXT as another newcomer from WWE Evolve, his name is Tate Wilder, goes up against the newest Japanese signee in WWE. Okay. Naraku. Everybody, get your Inuyasha jokes in now.
Okay, I'm done. Gable Stevenson sailed besides controversy to book him as Kirk Jr. Yeah, no, that was depressing. Thankfully, Chad Gable has been able to break out of that mold, and you've got the circumstances of El Grande Americano to thank for that. Now the one and only Grande Americano has the mantle, and Chad Gable is working out.
Yes, he is. But we're not here to talk about Chad Gable. No disrespect. We're
Who's
here.
a Daredevil cowboy? Oh.
Yeah. Tate Wilder, the newcomer. Now,
God,
Naraku.
he's like Texan as fuck.
I don't know. He's not Texan, not from what I know of. Now, Naraku, I want to talk about. His indie wrestler name is Evil. That's just it. Just Evil. EVIL. No first or last name. It's just Evil.
Pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. He is the former Never Over Openweight champion. He competed in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's also competed over in Ring of Honor briefly, in Ring of Honor, and he's also competed. I believe he's competed in AEW. I may be incorrect, but
no, he never competed in AEW.
Okay, then he's only competed in Ring of Honor and New Japan. His last match over in New Japan, actually did research, is dropping the Openweight Championship to Aaron Wolf, who, by the way, since we're talking about gold medalist, he's a former Olympic gold medalist for Japan in judo. But anyways,
cool.
Yeah,
Tate Wilder, he's from Arizona. Oh, Arizona. Okay. That's Southwest. That's close enough, I guess. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about this. Tate Wilder versus Evil. And honestly, there's not much to talk about. This is a painfully one-sided match. Evil, for the past couple of weeks, has been on a roll, and he's been feuding against the NXT champion Tony D'Angelo. And let's see, they had a match at the Great American Bash where Tony D'Angelo won, but Naraku would not let that go easily, and he apparently he's blinded Tony D'Angelo in one eye with his mist, with his lethal spitting mist or whatever.
He's got poison mist?
Mm-hmm.
What color is his?
red.
Oh no!
That's why you know he's evil. And speaking of evil, here's another thing they can't fucking shut up about. And fucking Vic Joseph made it so goddamn obvious, saying that all his actions and all his deeds are evil. And I'm like, okay, dude, we get it.
Let his actions speak for it already.
You're making me like Booker T.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Vic? What the fuck is wrong with you, fuck? And apparently Tate Wilder is boring.
Oh, well, shit.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, good thing we don't have to worry about him because, like I said, this was a squash match. What's his face? Naraku pretty much went to town with this son of a bitch. And Tate Wilder, he did his best to fight back, but his efforts were all for naught. Naraku laid him out with his finishing move. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically a standing STO takedown for the win. Your winner, Naraku. Sorry, Inuyasha.
Naraku has been defeated again. He's going to try and take the Sacred Jewel Shards, and he's going to get it, and he's going to become the most terrifying demon in all of Japan. Oh!
Hey, Wancho! Looks like we got new material to work with.
Not really. Not that much. I mean, like, literally, you've got the one joke. We've got the one joke, just like freaking Vic Joseph has got the one thing of it. Oh, everything he does is evil. Like, we know. Okay. A little bit more fucking sauce, if you'd be so kind. I'm pretty sure Naraku can rock a little more.
Well, speaking of sauce, and I hope you like marinara, Wancho, because following the match, immediately after the match, Tony D'Angelo. Go ahead and blow that up. Wait.
The Dawn of NXT?
Is that? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I got pictures of the match.
Why didn't you?
Again, I'm just now getting back into it, guys.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? Yeah, skip that one.
Hang on. No, I'm going to freaking show. There's this thing that happened, and another thing that happened, and there's Naraku winning, and fucking...
After the match is when Tony D'Angelo showed up, the NXT champion, the Don of NXT, he was blinded by Naraku, but now he's coming back for payback,
But you said that he lost an eye. That he was blinded in one eye by the.
Yeah, he was wearing like an eye patch or something, but I guess not anymore. Yeah, no. Oh yeah. You blinded me in one eye, but not anymore, paisano.
Boopity boopity. Beepity boopity bop. Fuck you.
Hey,
getting this wrong and stuff.
Oh, stop it! I've been out for a while.
I'll never stop. Can't stop, won't stop, can't stop the beat.
Anyways, thank you for bringing that back, Juan.
God,
I miss doing
You're the one who's over here setting me up, and they're not even doing a good setup at that. You are rusty. But god damn, boppity boopy.
Okay. I'm getting my ass beat by memes.
No, by a gif.
Boopity
bop.
All right. So. Obviously, they're going to have another match. I'm guessing this one is going to be a stipulation match. And it's going to be scheduled for next week. So,
for real?
Tony D'Angelo versus Naraku Part 2, Electro Boogaloo.
And this is like a non-title match then?
No, it's going to be for the championship. And it's going to be a street fight.
Bum, bum, bum.
But now let's get over to the segment of the night, and this is featuring another newcomer in WWE NXT. This one is another wrestler from London, England, and his name is Tristan Angels.
Oh boy.
He is self-proclaimed Mr. England of WWE.
Please, I'm begging you, William Regal, punch this kid in the mouth. Please, I'm begging you. I'm asking nicely.
But man, look at that hair. It's so shiny. Goodness.
I've seen shinier.
Anyways, so Tristan Angels is currently feuding with Shiloh Hill, and it looks like he has stolen Shiloh Hill's mouth guard, which has that tooth that comes out.
Which has his other tooth in it, his loose tooth.
Yeah, his loose tooth. He has stolen it, and Tristan Angels ran down Shiloh Hill, be like, "Oh, what is Shiloh?
How ugly you are!
Look how ugly you are! What is he without his tooth? Huh? Like, who is Shiloh Hill without this? And so, what does Tristan Angels end up doing? He with the mouth guard, with the tooth, he goes all the way over to the corner, and then, oh boy, he smashes the fucking mouth guard and the fucking tooth, like, completely. He smashes the damn thing.
Oh,
he breaks it.
He broke my tooth. He broke my teether. No!
Man, I know that CM Punk and Drew McIntyre were feuding over a freaking, like, a bracelet because, you know, that's personal. But these guys are feuding over fucking tooth?
Hey, Danhausen was able to make his freaking gimmick of having a jar of human teeth work. Maybe this could work too.
Okay, fair. So after Tristan Angels stomped away the tooth and angered the fans, the lights cut out, and Shiloh Hill is on the Titantron, and Shiloh Hill is, like, now going full, like, dark and spooky against Tristan Angels, warning him of what's coming. And then we got a whole bunch of, like, flashing lights all over the place while everything is dark, and there is, like, smoke blowing all over the place, and, you know, it's supposed to be spooky. Ooh.
He's a streamer. He's a streamer, though.
I guess they did away with that.
They better not have. That was funnin'. God damn.
I know that. Yeah, like he was involved in silly antics with Tatum Paxley backstage.
And it was wonderful. They were the best kooky tag team, brother and sister of spookiness and being oddballs and odd men out and freaking having personalities and stuff and fucking getting along and shit.
But now we're gonna go the dark spooky route with Shiloh Hill.
Well, Tatum Paxley is supposed to be sinister and spooky too, so it's not out of place. The question is, how is he being spooky? Is it that he's like, did he like hack the fucking production soundboard, the production, the crossboard or whatever for fucking getting everything straightened out like that, or are they gonna give him powers or something?
No, I don't think they're going to give him powers.
I really hope they don't give him powers.
Here's what I do know. And this is a thing with Shiloh Hill. Anytime he takes off his mouth guard and he takes out the tooth, he goes feral and he goes unhinged. So I think we're going to see a lot more of that.
So, like, what was the freaking mouth guard his urn?
Pretty much. It was like, I mean, if you want to go there, yes.
I'm not trying to shit on it, I promise. I'm just like, guys, please explain it a little.
All right.
Visually, at least.
All right. Now, before we get into this week's this main event for NXT, let's go ahead and briefly talk about the honorable mention, and this deserves it. Tavion Heights going one-on-one against the leader of the Vanity Project, Jackson Drake. I had to dig up an old picture because I couldn't find a current one, so ignore that little caption on the top because it was a straight-up one-on-one exhibition fight between these two.
Okay, in that case, let me just do a quick little...
Yeah, Tavion Heights is currently feuding with the Vanity Project. Last week, the Vanity Project rightfully called out Tavion Heights, saying like, "Oh man, but you're not really thriving in WWE right now because you're picking up loss after loss after loss, man. You're blowing it, man." Pretty much that kind of shit. And Tavion Heights, he fought a good fight. Like, he really showed up. Like, he really out-wrestled Jackson Drake, especially in the first couple of minutes. Like, I saw some incredible, like, amateur wrestling graps from both these guys.
Cool.
But, what's-his-face? But Jackson Drake was able to pick up the win afterwards by rolling his ass up, surprisingly, with not little outside interference. There was a little bit of outside interference, but surprisingly, Michael Lockwood had nothing to do with it. You know, the bodyguard.
Really? So he just rolled her up and won?
He rolled him up, and Jackson Drake rolled up Tavion Heights and picked up the win. It was a great match. Great technical prowess from both these guys. It was amazing. I liked it.
Cool.
All right. Now let's get over to the main event. Juan, do you like fan service?
Yes, I like me fan service.
Everybody loves fan service, except for the people who complain that there's too much fan service in their fan service.
Dumbasses, they don't know what they want.
Exactly. Oh, so wrestling fans. No.
Yes, actually.
Yes. All right, let's do this. This is a triple threat match. Whoever wins is the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship. And the three competitors are, from left to right, you've got the inaugural WWE Women's Evolved Champion, Callie Armstrong.
Nice.
The former NXT Women's Champion, Lola Vice. Oh, yeah, she was also champion too. Who knew, right? And Kalani Jordan.
Where the hell have you been? Well, actually, no. She's been around. We're the ones who were lapsed.
Yeah, we're the ones who are lapsed. Lola Vice did capture the NXT Women's Championship from JC Jane, dethroning her and basically sending her up to the main roster. And Lola Vice has been reigning as NXT Women's Champion up until the Great American Bash, where she was dethroned by Kendall Gray. And then and around that time period, yeah, we start seeing some new faces here. Case in point, Callie Armstrong, and now these three women are vying to secure their slot to challenge Kendall Gray for the NXT Women's Championship.
All right. Let the bash of the beauties begin.
Yes,
Yay!
yes indeed. Lola Vice is a one-woman wrecking machine. She immediately goes to work on both these bitches. You can see her hoisting up freaking Kalani Jordan. Kalani Jordan tried to go for an aerial move, and Lola Vice caught her right there on that spot and just slammed her ass to the ground. There was a moment where Callie Armstrong tried to roll up Lola Vice, but Lola Vice was able to reverse it and tried to lock in a rear naked choke hold, a sleeper hold, but it was eventually broken up. But it shows how quick and resilient this ex-MMA fighter is against these bitches.
All right.
And look, she's working overtime. How often do you see this? Lola Vice is working over Callie Armstrong on the right while she's dividing her attention, and she also delivered a kick to Kalani Jordan. I love that spot. That's some really cool shit right there. Oh, man. All right. But let's go ahead and continue on.
Okay.
So, as the match...
I might even forgive Damian Priest for snagging her.
So, as we get back from commercial... You might. As we get back from commercial break, Callie Armstrong, of course, showing off her power moves against these two competitors. She keeps the NXT Women's Champion grounded. Kalani Jordan Kalani Jordan was also able to get in some offense of her own. Yeah, go ahead and click on that. But then Lola Vice was able to mount a comeback. She did back and forth roundhouse kicks on Kalani Jordan and on Callie Armstrong. Both these ladies are over at the turnbuckle. Lola Vice does her running hip attack, which causes Booker T to go giggity or whatever the fuck.
Oh my lord!
Because we gotta satisfy the book.
Come on.
Yep. And then this is where we get to the finish. Lola Vice was taken out by Kalani Jordan. Lola Vice locks in an armbar submission hold. Kalani Jordan wipes them both out from the top rope, and then she hits the one-of-a-kind moonsault on Callie Armstrong. Then Lola Vice runs to the ring, throws out Kalani Jordan, and plops herself to pick up the pin. And in that moment, she broke the internet, because I've got plenty more shots of that pinfall for you folks. There's this shot.
Giggity.
And there's this other shot that she posted along with a tweet. Number one contender for the title and number one contender for your hearts.
God damn this woman!
Your winner, Lola Vice.
God damn!
Juan, your thoughts?
She understood the assignment. God damn it. She understood the assignment. Oh, how dare you? How dare you, Lola? Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. A little man. Kalani Jordan's taking this? Okay, she's not taking it well at all.
About as well as you'd expect.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh my lord. Yeah, no, she is gonna be pissed. Like, actually perturbed as a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I can live for it.
Now, there was one tiny little criticism I have about all this.
Yeah, her tongue was sticking out. That was the part that pissed me off, Mr. Quake. Because I'm like, yes, please. Yes, please.
No, but in all seriousness, my one minor criticism is that Lola Vice lost the NXT Women's title. Doesn't she technically owed a rematch in her rematch clause? Like, why didn't she?
How long ago was the rematch?
What do you mean?
How long ago was their title loss?
I believe it was the first weekend of July. That was the Great American Bash.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it was still fresh. So I'm like, wait, she technically has a rematch clause up her sleeve. Why did she need to be in this triple threat match to decide the number one contender? This was so ridiculous. And you know what? The more I think about it, the more it doesn't make any sense to me. But the more I think about it, who gives a fuck? This main event match was still fun to watch.
Fuck.
I mean, Wancho, do you care about the technicality?
No. Yeah, I mean, like, of course I do care about the goddamn technicality. But at the same time, like, I'm thinking about my dick. God damn.
Great main event, great night of wrestling. Let's keep it going.
Well done.
Let's
Bravo,
talk about
ladies. Bravo. Kalani Jordan. Bravo. My poor balls. But that's not what's important right now.
Now let's talk about this week's edition of AEW Dynamite.
Light the fuse, hit the boom, dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
We've been lapsed for months. Let's see if the land where the best wrestle has lived up to their self-proclaimed title of where the best wrestle. And let's see if we've got ourselves some proper action.
I'm sorry, guys.
God.
This is some awesome dinner. First of all, this week's AEW Dynamite takes place over in Boston, Massachusetts. Oh boy! I wonder who's going to be there. On Dynamite in Boston, Massachusetts, and who's going to main event. We'll get to it later.
Fuck Boston!
So the opening contest is a tag team match, player.
Holla holla!
That's right, and this is for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. And holy shit, another thing that I didn't know, Edge and Christian won the tag belts.
Yeah, They are not Edge and Christian, Jose.
Oh yeah, Cage and Cope.
They are Cage and Co.
At least they enter the ring individually, and the title card and the name card actually shows Adam Copeland, so I can stop calling him Cope. Thankfully,
Nope, you gotta call him Cope. It's on the card.
No, the tag team name is Cage and Cope.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to keep calling him Cope because that's how they refer themselves.
Anyway, so the team of Cage and Cope are defending the AEW World Tag Titles against the Death Riders, represented by Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta. Oh boy!
Okay, so Wheeler useless
and the Dancing Fool.
And the Dancing Fool.
Oh yeah, remember when Tony Khan hyped up Daniel Garcia back in 2023 or 2024 as like, oh, he's gonna be a big star here at AEW.
He's gonna be a big star, and it's great.
It's
fantastic! It's absolutely incredible.
I feel like it's a touch of death anytime you get a personal endorsement from Tony Khan.
Welcome to the conversation. Let's get this match.
All right, so let's get to the opening contest, and this match should not go as long as it did. This should not go past a commercial break, but it did. And give credit where credit's due. Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia aren't entirely useless as a unit. They actually did put up incredible in-ring work against against Cage and Cope. Of course, they were able to rest. And of course, Cage is also Christian Cage is wrestling hurt. He has a white brace on his hand, and this was from an attack from FTR some time ago. I think it was back in May as part of the build to Double or Nothing. But he's still healing from it. So he was able to work around that little bit of an injury. That wasn't enough to impede him. Of course, what?
So no, that's something else.
Okay. So as the Death Riders continue to work on Christian, fucking Wheeler useless. I'm sorry. Juan's right. He is useless. He gets his ass kicked every time.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame Jim Cornette.
Anyways, so getting back to the match, near the finish, Cage was going to go out to the ring and he was going to grab a weapon to bring into the ring because he's still an asshole. The referee stopped him in his tracks, and then he tried to take one of the two Death Riders to Dick Kick City, but that didn't work. So the referee got distracted by Daniel Garcia bringing in a weapon. And then Cage finally took Wheeler Yuta to Dick Kick City.
Yay.
And this allowed Cope to hit the spear for the win. Your winners and still the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Cage and Cope. And now,
congrats. So what the fuck is this about? Is that
after the match, Cage and Cope were jumped by the War Dogs, David Finlay and Clark Connors, and then the Bang Bang Gang showed up, and the guy on the right, Jay White. What is it with AEW not getting pictures of the people's faces? This is the best I got from their website. Fire your photographers.
Or hire better photographers.
Yeah. The Bang Bang Gang showed up to even the odds and to save Cage and Cope from the beatdown. And they wanted to, and it looks like there was a moment where they think that Christian and Jay White are cool, but not really. So there's still a bridge that needs to be bended, and it might take as long as building the Great Wall of China.
Just until they get to All In.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because that's where Tony Khan's going to blow his load.
Oh,
granted, you can fit that load in a thimble, but still. Okay, so
go to opening tag match.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm guessing the match itself of yours was still pretty good, but it's everything else surrounding the match that people need to, try to get their hands on in order to be able to comprehend it. And it's like, come on, we can do a little better.
We can, and we did. So let's talk about this. This is the exciting match of the night. It's a one-on-one contest where Andrade El Idolo goes up against Jake Doyle, representing the Don Callis family.
Hey, anyone remember what Jake Doyle was?
Remember when he was something?
Remember when Jake was something?
Yeah. But good news, Andrade broke free of the Don Callis family, thank God.
Yay, but Jose, how you know?
Yeah, no, Andrade is now his own man. He is not working for Don Callis. He is not working for MJF. Fuck those guys. He's working for himself. He is his own man. He's taking control of his own destiny. And he also has this new thing where he's randomly flirting with ladies at ringside and taking selfies with them.
He's been doing that.
Okay. Also, and yeah, that shirt is cool. And of course, yeah, he had to censor out the fuck because they're on TV.
Yeah, and this babe is clearly a local OF model or someone, because that's what they did last time when he was starting this stuff off.
Oh no, but Wancho, she's just this random person in Boston. It's not like she was anything of notoriety.
Jose, look at that gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
What the fuck would a babelicious babe like that be doing in All Elite Wrestling in attendance?
Maybe she's got a thing for the Bucks.
No shit, dummy!
Oh god! Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the Buck button. Oh god!
I may be out of arm's reach, but that won't stop me from snipping your nose off.
Oh god! Please don't! Come on!
Okay,
but getting back into
I actually do want to find out who that babe is. Does anyone know? Did anyone find out?
Also, can we please tone down on the overexposure of Don Callis on TV? He's not a main character.
Yes, he is.
Jesus, his
Yes, he
overexposure on everything. everything.
Yes, he is.
It's becoming infectious and it's becoming stupid.
Maybe, but
Oh, and speaking, and you know what? I'm going to go off on the commentary team. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm on a roll right now. Yeah, no, I may have bitched about Vic Joseph and Booker T, but there's no reason to have 3 guys on commentary for AEW. Pick 2, kick 1 out to the curb. I don't care who it is.
just please, I'm asking nicely.
Seriously, man, I am so sick to death about these multi-man commentary teams. All right? WWE always has 2. TNA has 2. Why do we need a 3rd person?
Because Excalibur has to have a job, and so does Tony Schiavone, and so does Taz. Wait, that wasn't Taz in there, was it?
Yes, it was.
Oh. Okay, well, here's the thing. Taz is fine.
Yeah, Taz
Tony
is
Schiavone
forgivable.
is clearly collecting a check. And Excalibur, he needs to have his vocal cords scraped with a goddamn blowtorch. He's insufferable.
Like, dude,
Completely insufferable.
yeah, he always feels the need to, like, really shove his...
Everything is insanable. Everything's the biggest thing in AEW Professional Wrestling and all Elite Wrestling Dynamite. Everything's the biggest deal ever of all time.
And he doesn't slow down.
Everybody's
Wancho, can I chime in too?
Does the Excalibur let anyone else chime in? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, he doesn't slow down, and when he speeds up and talks and he tries to get in like all these little info pieces on the wrestlers and stuff, like, you're losing the audience. You're losing the people who are watching at home. You know, except for the hardcore sickos that they appeal to.
You mean the little basement dwelling dweebs?
Yeah, those guys.
The guys who like literally one motherfucker kidnapped a people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but you know what? I'm spending too much time raging. Let's talk about Andrade versus Jake Doyle. All right, so Andrade, like, if Andrade wins, he gets a shot at the AEW National Championship, the one of many titles in All Elite Wrestling. Oh boy. So let's get into the action. All right, so in the first couple of minutes, of course, Andrade was able to weather a bit of the early parts of the storm against Jake Doyle. Jake Doyle then grabs Andrade by the throat and just freaking shoves him out of the ring. And then, as we get back from commercial break, Andrade was able to regain his footing. He goes to the top rope and hits a devastating moonsault to the outside.
Man, Jake used to be something.
Yes, he is, but now he's Jake Nothing. Hey, that's a good name I'm going to call him. Jake Nothing!
Okay.
So Andrade wipes out Jake Nothing with the moonsault and then brings the action back into the ring. Andrade then goes in for the running Meteora onto the turnbuckle, slamming both his knees onto Nothing's face, and then and then we get to the finish where Andrade hits his finishing move, the DM. Pick a better finishing move, the DM. Really?
No, he's hitting the DMs. He's hitting up this beautiful babe in her DMs, is he?
To pick up the win. You're a winner.
He's hitting up these babes in their DMs. He's hitting
Oh
them
my
up.
God. You're a winner, and now securing his spot for the AEW National Championship, Andrade El Idolo.
Yeah.
And then after the match, we then get a little stare down between the current AEW National Champion Mark Davis, another body in the Don Callis family, staring down Andrade. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Andrade has the MJF's Dynamite Diamond ring.
Oh, he didn't even use the ring though, did he?
No, he didn't.
He stole MJF's Dynamite Diamond ring while MJF is no longer the AEW World Champion, and MJF is off somewhere fucking off with Tony's cash.
Yeah. He's probably got another movie rolled, whatever the fuck. I don't know, man.
Who knows?
Who knows? It's MJF. When he comes back, everything's going to be predictable and back to the regular status quo, and it's going to be boring and it's going to suck. Anyways, and speaking of the AEW World Champion, let's get to the exciting segment of the night because, yes, on last week's edition on Beach Break, right here in our neck of the woods in Clearwater, Florida, we have crowned a new AEW World Champion in the Best Bout Machine, Kenny Omega. And
he looks overjoyed. He is so happy. He is absolutely the happiest man on the face of the earth. He has achieved what he has longed to achieve for such a long time.
Oh my God.
And he's just completely overcome with happiness.
Dude, smile. You won. You're supposed to be happy.
Or at the very least, don't look like you're kind of holding in a sneeze while doubting whether or not if you got a fart in the chamber or not.
Or maybe he took a stronger dose of NyQuil.
Oh my lord.
Anyways,
it's not a shit on Omega as a person. It's not a shit on Omega as a performer, as a wrestler. No, it's can they please some other facial expression would be appreciated.
Yeah, dude, take a better picture.
Seriously.
All right, so let's get into it. It's a great champion celebration. Tony Schiavone brings out Kenny Omega to the ring. They have this. This is actually unique. Right behind Kenny Omega and Tony Schiavone in the middle of the ring, they have this giant Omega-shaped stand where it's basically like a cutout of like all different like photo cutouts of Kenny Omega in the Independents and in AEW. It's a collage. It's a collage in an Omega.
A cutout in it's an Omega shaped collage of Kenny Omega. There.
Yeah, it's an Omega shaped collage of Kenny Omega. Thank you. Now, before Kenny Omega got a chance to talk, of course, we had the Young Bucks show up. Yep. That's right. Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks showed up and they got a random bag in their hand and they talk about.
So happy to see them.
Are you doing this again?
Kenny is the new All Elite Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh my God.
And he is just so lost for words because he's just so elated. He's so happy.
Oh my God. Is there a way you could fade it to black and white or something, or no? I wish there was.
Not off the cuff. I can do it, but it'll take me a little bit to do it.
Don't bother. Don't bother. Yeah. But no. So the Young Bucks are happy that Kenny Omega is the new champion, that MJF has been dethroned, but they have a little bit of an issue because they don't like the belt because it's still MJF's custom stupid burly brown belt.
The big burgundy belt.
The big burgundy belt, which is
the Burberry belt. There we go.
Burberry belt, which is so fucking old. And taking a page off the New Day from 2019 when Kofi Kingston won the WWE World title at WrestleMania, the Young Bucks pulled out the original AEW World Championship to give back to Kenny Omega. This is literally beat for beat the same shit the New Day did in 2019.
So they're ripping off something that was done better.
Yes.
This was Kofi Mania, so what, Brock Lesnar had it, or?
No. Brian Danielson.
Brian Danielson, we had the recycled vegan belt.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, that was unique. That was funny.
That was great.
Was interesting. MJF's belt is unique because it's very him.
But it's already done.
But no, more like at the same time, it didn't land quite as big as with Kofi. But then again, that's Kofi Mania. You can't cage the Kof.
Exactly. It's like, Young Bucks, you get a C for trying. Or you didn't even try. It was a ripoff. You just ripped off. Anyways, Kenny Omega, thank God he got on the mic. He got a chance to talk, and he was and before he could continue on, like he talked, like He talked about how how the fans, how the AEW fans will finally get to see him at his 100% best at All In. And I'm like, wait, you weren't performing at your 100% best in Beach Break? What the fuck was that? Was that 50%? Was it 60?
This was only 40% of my true power.
Oh my god.
Now, you see, if he would have pulled that line, I would have at least had a giggle.
But
that would have at least been interesting. That would have at least been memorable. That would have at least been funny.
It would have at least been more unique and not stolen.
No, and more to the point, if he did say something along those lines, what would end up happening is that he could even follow that up and say, like, that just goes to show that MJF, you would never be able to beat me on my best day because I was only at 40% and I still beat you clean. So, like, he could have done that. Turned it around and made it sound cooler. Instead, we have it this way and, like, okay, I get that, but it still feels a little flat.
Yeah.
A little.
But joining the party, of course, is the Billy Goat himself, the aerial assassin, and the aerial assassin, and apparently, and something again, I've been lapsed. He's now a member of the Death Riders. Will Ospreay?
Oh yeah, Will Ospreay. You have to remember, Will Ospreay had just returned back into the ring. He had some neck problems and. He lost a match to some random dude, some jobby dude, who's really low on the card, and immediately the Death Riders kidnapped him, and Jon Moxley brainwashed him into joining the Death Riders because he's going to turn him into a killer machine.
So they press-ganged him.
Yeah. They just press-ganged him. They brainwashed him.
Oh my.
And the fucking thing is, like, he still does all his flippy dippies. The only difference is now he uses a submission hold.
Cool, I guess.
Because that's how you win. That's how you kill everybody. Right? You're the big submission man.
So,
dude, no. Like I said, Danny Neidhart is doing Jon Moxley's gimmick better.
Oh, trust me. There's a lot I'd like to say about Jon Moxley, and I'm holding out on that for now because thankfully Jon Moxley isn't the focal point here in AEW this week.
Despite what he might have you think.
Yeah. So Will Ospreay got on the mic. He's happy that Kenny Omega won. He's happy that his friend won. He's really happy, and they're going to have the best fight ever. But then he commits weeb blasphemy when he compares his rivalry with Kenny Omega to that of Goku and Vegeta.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you were there! You were right!
I know I was there. I still don't believe he said it. Excuse me, what? Goku and Vegeta?
Where the fuck did that come from, you British idiot?
Neither one of you motherfuckers is either Goku or Vegeta.
Yeah, at least
Goku remains pure of heart all the way fucking through. Kenny Omega, if we're going to say that Kenny Omega is the Goku in this because he's the babyface in this particular case, he still had his heel history as being tied up with the Don Fallis family for a hot minute, right?
Kenny Omega, yes.
Yeah, back when he was belt collecting. So, not really the pure of heart, always good guy for the sake of being good. And Will Ostrich, he's got it backwards. He's never really been good or evil or bad or anything in between. He's just been another flippy dippy dude.
You see, the thing is, Juancho, here's where they differentiate. I think Kenny Omega knows this. He knows all this, and that is why he didn't say those stupid things come out of his mouth. Will Ospreay did. Because Will Ospreay, if anything he's known for saying a lot of stupid shit. And you know what? Let's get on Will Ospreay's case here. I want to talk about this briefly because, okay, I saw Beach Break, and there was a moment where he was interviewed by Renee Paquette, and then he was interrupted by MJF. Will Ospreay and MJF had a back and forthy, and MJF was like bragging and boasting that Will Ospreay is never going to win the title, that he's going to kick his ass at All In, and that MJF is the better wrestler of the two. And then Will Ospreay made a comment that was very important, saying, "Bruv, I know 14-year-old Japanese girls that are better than you." And I'm looking.
Who do you say that to?
MJF. And I'm thinking, you know 14-year-old Japanese girls? You sure that's something you want to brag?
Yeah, you sure that's something you want to freaking advertise, pal?
And then there was another comment that he made in regards to his wife. Well, his newlywed wife. First of all, congratulations to them. Secondly, it was an interview. Alex Windsor. It was an interview segment on Dynamite a couple of weeks ago where Will Ospreay talked about how they got married and then they spent their honeymoon and then he made a stupid comment of like how he rammed it in really hard or some shit.
Yeah, he basically said like, "Oh, I nailed her like nobody's business. I beat her up." And then I told her, "Hey, clean yourself up, babe. I gotta go back to find beach breaking or whatever." Like
that shit was tasteless.
Like, and he was even trying to be cute about it afterwards by saying like, "Oh no, bruv, I was trying to say, bruv, that Mario Kart, bruv," and she was like, real sweaty, bruv. So I told her to clean herself up, bruv.
Oh, and he was also trying to defend it, saying, "Oh no, it's just me using my English verbiage, as part of the joke, bruv."
No, that's not English verbiage, bruv.
But it's okay. He gets a pass because, Will Ospreay is a diagnosed autistic, right?
That's no excuse. Elon Musk is a goddamn quote-unquote diagnosed autistic. He's still a megalomaniac sack of shit racist. Ostrich? No. Fucking, I know that must have sounded cool and badass in your head, but no, that's just fucking lame, man. And he was even trying to say like, "Oh no, bruv, everybody said it was cool for me to say that in the promo, bruv. Tony says it's cool, TBS says it's cool, Paramount says it's cool, and Ellison said it was cool, so it's cool, bruv." Motherfucker! We don't want Paramount to own AEW!
No!
You don't want Paramount to own AEW! What the fuck?
Will Ospreay needs to shut the fuck up.
He needs to keep his shit shut in the worst fucking way. And this is still the best segment that they had.
Yes.
Good grief.
So then afterwards, thankfully, they were interrupted by the AEW TNT champion, Kevin Knight, who turned heel and joined the Don Callis family. Well, out with Andrade and with him, I guess.
And Mr. Quick is saying that he did book women's wrestling in Japan. So, yeah, no, I understand that. Is that really the best thing you want to fucking say? Like, you can say, I know small Japanese women who are half your size who are better wrestlers, which would sound a little better than, I know 14-year-old Japanese girls who are better wrestlers than you.
Yeah.
Like, phrasing,
bro.
Matters here, bruv.
Ugh.
Okay, so
Kevin Knight got on the mic and he told Kenny Omega that he is owed a shot at the AEW World Title because it was promised to him by MJF. Then Kenny Omega got some words of his own. He pretty much, first of all, he called out the technicality like, "Okay, but that was a business deal you made with MJF, and you expect me to honor that deal?
You expect me to honor the deal of a dude like MJF?"
So Kenny Omega,
tell you what, I'll be nice. Maybe.
Yeah. No, he actually said that, because I'm a nice guy. Kenny Omega actually said he's going to give him a shot at the AEW World Title, but not because of the deal with MJF. No, but because because Kevin Knight has earned it, because he saw potential in Kevin Knight. He saw potential in his ring work and how he's a rising star. But then his perception of Kevin Knight changed when he joined the Don Callis family. And yeah, no, and he's pretty much firing up Kevin Knight, saying like, if we face off for the AEW World Title, I want you to bring the Jet to this match. I want you to bring that person to this fight, not this stooge for Don Callis.
Yeah, easy
peasy.
Easy. Okay, that's fine. And Mr. Quake saying, what's wrong with Paramount owning AEW? It's because Paramount would also be owning Warner Brothers and Discovery. And we are not very big fans of conglomerated monopolies.
No, we're not. Okay. We don't like that shit.
It's horrible. It's horrible for everyone.
Yeah, monopolies suck.
Monopolizing like that is the reason why Cartoon Network got distilled down to the shit that it did.
Exactly.
God dang it. Okay.
And then afterwards, the Don Callis family shows up to jump Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. Brian Cage was jumped from behind by Darby Allin, and the Death Rider showed up to scare off the Don Callis family from jumping them. See, there's Darby Allin jumping Kevin Knight from behind.
See, there's our boy Darby Allin. Cool.
And that was the segment.
That was it? Then what the heck is this?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and click that. Oh, yeah. No, that was the match of the night. We'll cut to that in just a bit. But, yeah. Juan, your thoughts on the Kenny Omega Championship celebration and the whole shtick?
Like you said, C for effort.
For the Young Bucks trying to duplicate it, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But then Will Ospreay getting on the mic, man, he really does not have any fucking common sense when shit comes out of his mouth.
And
he tries to defend it.
Himself off by saying, "Oh no, bruv, I'm just autistic, bruv." Dude, I know plenty of autistic motherfuckers who know how to control their fucking mouths. You know what? Nope. Just what you get.
Whoa, hot tag to Juan. Sorry, Juancho, no furniture for you to throw this time.
Oh yeah? What do you call this?
Ow! Ah!
There. What do you call that? Hi, folks. Juan Arouse here, one of the heads of the Ravens Flock, tech guru of the team, host of the Black Files, and Jose's tag partner here on Wrestle Rewind. So, if that is seriously the excuse that Will Ospreay uses to get away with saying not only really dumb shit in his promos, but shit that would land anybody else in hot fucking water by saying, "Oh no, bruv, I'm just autistic, bruv." Not only is that a fucking insult to any person's intelligence, it's more of an insult to actual autistic people. Like I mentioned over here, like fucking Elon Musk is supposedly autistic, and he's still a fucking racist megalomaniac. And by the way, I want to bring it up to on tomorrow night's edition of the Ravens Flock, how his fucking idea of becoming a trillionaire completely cratered. But I'll get to that tomorrow, hopefully. But the point about it is, not only is Elon Musk a goddamn horrible human being by shitting on everyone else's work and trying to own it and claim it for himself, and trying to get himself set up with global influence over here. But he also entertains like the most disgusting eugenicist and racist fucking ideas of all time. This whole time leading up to the Odyssey being released today in theaters, go watch it now. Fucking, he was complaining about, oh, it's not true to the proper culture of the Greek mythology of having Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy. So motherfucker. How do you like the Rotten Tomato scores now, bitch? It's got 96% on both audiences and the tomato meter. That bitch is certified fresh. You can't handle that shit because it's hot. It's because it's well made. It's because it's a story that, even though we've all read it or seen it told a million times before, we also know that it's done well by Christopher Nolan over here. So you don't have to think about the fucking race or the gender of the actor or whatever the fuck. If what's important is how well are they performing the role. That is the fucking key.
What does this have to do with Ospreay?
What does this have to do with Ospreay? It means that it's simple. Elon Musk is a racist sack of shit, and people... No, you get the... Fine. You keep that cushion with your mouth shut. Elon Musk, he tries to explain away his racist, disgusting, dumb shit by saying, "Oh no, I'm just a silly, lol, autistic kid. I am become meme." No. You're a self-important, self-aggrandizing 50-year-old South African racist sack of shit who won the genetic lottery, bought other people's ideas, and made yourself into a government welfare queen so that you could try to call yourself a trillionaire. Which you're not. So fuck you, Elon Musk.
Now, if that is something that one narcissist trying to claim autism as his excuse for being an asshole, if that's one thing, Will Ospreay's got no fucking room to talk at all. Binky boy. Bruv, just fucking think 2 seconds before you talk. Just give it 2 seconds of thought. All right? Just 2. That's all I'm asking. Just fucking... Yeah, you can say... there's even a more tasty way, a tasteful way, not tasty, tasteful... Food's still on my mind. There's still a more tasteful way of saying, hey, I just got married. I didn't even give a proper honeymoon because after I got started and got done making sweet love to my wife, I told her, hey, babe, don't wait up for me. Order room service. Give yourself a nice hot shower, hot bath. I gotta fly back over and go beat this guy's ass. You could say the same fucking thing with different words. Just like how you could say, "Hey, I know I know about little girls who are better wrestlers than you," or I've seen little girls in Japan who are better wrestlers than MJF could ever hope to be, rather than I know 14-year-old Japanese girls who are better wrestlers than you. The implication on that is Will Ospreay hangs out with 14-year-old Japanese girls, which I don't know about you. I don't give a fuck what the age of consent in Japan is. That's still creepy.
That's still a red flag regardless.
See, thank you. You fucking get it. If Jose can get it, you've got no excuse. Pinky boy! So in summation, Ospreay, please, I want to like you. You flippy and you dippy very, very well. And all the brain dead morons who are marking out for Tony Khan's vanity project like you very, very much. Because another 60-year-old man with a really bad hair dye job living out of the San Fernando Valley in California, it tells them that you're the best. And he gives you like 95 stars all the fucking time. That's exactly my fucking thought. Thank you. You may be able to flip and dip super, super well. But you've got to fucking think. Just a hair, just 2 seconds. I'm asking really fucking nicely, not because I don't think you're a good person, not because I want to see you do poorly in professional wrestling. No, I believe that you can do well in professional wrestling. You have done very well in professional wrestling, which is why I know you at least have enough brains inside that crooked-ass cockney cranium of yours to fucking think before you talk.
That's a good one. Nice verbiage there.
Yeah, I know. I'm good like that. You see, that shit I thought for only half a second while I'm spitballing here. And I managed to come up with a nice little silly alliteration. If me, an internet asshole, can come up with something like that on the fly, imagine what the aerial assassin can do if you apply yourself to your fucking brain. Outstretch your hand, bitch. There, tag in.
Yay.
Don't forget the cushion.
Thanks. I don't even need that, but...
FBI, open up! Exactly, yeah! Exactly! Yeah, and yeah, sometimes competition is good. That's why I don't want monopolies.
And yes, Will Ospreay is a fucking baffling idiot.
and was... let me see here. Was Nickelodeon... always owned by Paramount.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no. It was originally launched by Warner Cable Communications.
Oh, never mind.
Originally, and then purchased by Viacom, and then Viacom came in with fucking
money
and bought out Paramount. Okay.
Of course they did.
Okay, I see what you mean there, but still, like for the longest time, Nickelodeon had been part of Paramount and Viacom.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, let's get over to the match of the night. Now we can share that picture of Brodito because honestly, there really isn't much to talk about. It was a tag match between Brodito
and Jobbers.
And Jobbers. Yeah, Brody King and the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito beat up the team of Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado from AEW Dark. I know technically that's not true and they're from Ring of Honor, but it's AEW Dark.
It's AEW Dark. Let's not kid ourselves.
At least we got some fuck ice chants from Boston.
Yay.
Yay! I'm sure Alfred Konuwa will be happy for that.
Subscribe in Swahili.
Or,
Ding.
if you want to. But anyways, there's not much else to say. I mean, it was a squash match. Really.
It was literally just a squashy match. Okay.
Now, let's get over to the S segment. And this is a pre-match interview segment where Renee Paquette tries to interview the newly crowned AEW International Champion, Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher is scheduled to defend his title against Commander! Yeah!
Okay, there was only one little problem here.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
So there he is.
There he is.
Protostar.
He's in his protostar pinkish self. He was asked about his chances of winning, and just as he was about to say something, he gets interrupted immediately by Brodito, who are celebrating their win, and Bandito just fucking has a wanted poster of himself, puts it up on Kyle Fletcher's chest, and they immediately leave. And they pretty much punked him out in the middle of it. And then all Kyle Fletcher did was just grab the paper, crush it up, and he just quietly went to the ring. Amazing! They punked out the international champion because he's not that interesting.
They're tag champs. They're the AEW World Tag Champs, aren't they?
No, that's Cage and Cope.
Cage and Cope. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's Cage and Cope.
So Brodito or just Brodito?
They're just Brodito, and they just punked out Kyle Fletcher, pretty much shutting him the fuck up because he's not good at cutting promos, because he's not that interesting of a wrestler.
Good grief.
He is just another line in interchangeable flippity-doo-dahs in AEW, and even worse under the Don Callis family. The only difference is he comes in pink.
How did the match itself go, at least? Oh, God!
Oh, no, the match was great. The match was good. Not in the same level as Andrade versus Jake Doyle, because Andrade was pretty much had the crowd alive this whole time, but it was good.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Now, before we talk about the main event, I do want to bring up a small little honorable mention, and the honorable mention goes to this incredible one-on-one contest between two of my favorite wrestlers in AEW, The Machine, Brian Cage, and Darby Allin. I love both these guys. They're amazing, especially Brian Cage. I'm so glad that he's back from injury. He's been gone for too long. Dude, please protect yourself. And Darby Allin, me and Juan, we have our opinions about him. I still like Darby Allin. I think he's fantastic. I think that his AEW World title, he was AEW World Champion, by the way.
For 3 minutes.
Yeah. You think they give a little more respect for him than that?
Why?
Because he's one of the 4 pillars of AEW.
Yeah, but why?
Oh.
Yeah, we know that like in the early days. I didn't know that Nickelodeon was started by Warner Cable.
Yeah.
And I was saying competition is good. And yeah, he said he misses Cartoon Network versus Disney versus Nick. Yeah, see, everybody wins in that one. But
I miss Vicente Guerrero.
I know. Vicente will be back soon. I
hope so. But that being said, this was a great match. I love these guys. My only knock is that I really don't want to see these guys fight each other because, I don't want to see Brian Cage pick up another loss, man. I like Darby Allin and I want him to win. Couldn't have been against somebody else to protect Brian Cage because...
Hang on a minute. Brian Cage has a manager, doesn't he?
Don Callis.
That would do it.
Dude, have him beat Rocky Romero or Trent Beretta or one of the other lower goofs in the Don Callis family. Why Brian Cage? Idiots. All right, now let's get over to the main event. Hey, Juan, it's a main event featuring the AEW women.
Oh, hey.
I wonder who's going to show up here in this main event in the women's division in Boston, Massachusetts. Because they're in Boston. Mercedes Moné and the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Megan Bayne and Lana Cross on the right, go up against the team of Willow Nightingale, Maya World, and Hyun? Is that pronounced right?
I don't know how that's pronounced. Hyun?
Hyun. Yeah.
Oh, Divine Dominion are is the name of the women's tag champs.
Yeah. I'm sorry, who is this Hyun person? I'm sorry, is she another person from AEW Dark?
I have no idea. But,
yeah. Of course it's going to be the former... Of course it's Mercedes Moné. Of course it's Mercedes Moné because she's from Boston.
Money.
And we can't have her not be in the main event. That would be stupid.
Okay, fuck it.
Oh yeah, here's another thing. Mercedes Moné is the first woman to win back-to-back Owen Hart tournaments. Hey, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not?
Tell me about the match, damn it.
All right, let's talk about this main event.
Okay, so larger Candice LeRae.
Yeah, no. And Australian.
I'm just kidding.
No, actually, no, you're not wrong. Lana Cross is pretty much a fusion of Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Because Australia. So, Lana Cross is in the ring. She mixes it up with Hyun, or whatever.
Hyun.
Yep, slamming her face right into the mat. We got some good babyface tag team action in the early goings with Willow Nightingale and Maya World joining in and taking the fight to the Divine Dominion and Mercedes Moné. Yep, go on ahead. And as we come back from commercial break, Maya World continues to wow the AEW fans. She hits a double stomp onto the gut of Lana Cross. And then she hits her own. Then she hits her other series of moves against Megan Bayne. And then let's go ahead and continue on because the Divine Dominion are not going to go down without a fight. Divine Dominion. Wancho, what do you think of the tag team name Divine Dominion?
It's interesting.
It's interesting. Yeah. Okay, fair.
Kick.
So Lana Cross kicks the shit out of Hyun in the face. And as we get to the final moments of the match, here's what happens. So. Divine Dominion. It looks like they got the match won. They've got Hyun and they're about to hit their finishing move. But then Willow Nightingale gets into the ring. She knocks out both members of the Divine Dominion. She hits the pants on Megan Bayne. The straps come down. Mercedes Moné throws Willow Nightingale out of the ring, and then it's just Mercedes Moné and Maya World. Maya World tries to go for a roll up. Mercedes Moné kicks out after 2. Mercedes Moné hits her finishing move to pick up the victory. Your winners, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Divine Dominion, and Mercedes Moné. Oh no, we don't have a single picture of Mercedes celebrating. Sorry.
You really couldn't find a picture?
Nope, because AEW did not take one.
What the fuck? You'd think with all the fucking, hey, it's Mercedes Money Day. Everyone come watch. We got Mercedes Money on TV in action.
I'm just surprised.
She's in a match. She's in a big 6-man tag match.
I'm just surprised Tony Khan had enough restraint to not call this edition of Dynamite Big Business again.
Fucking hell.
That was stupid.
That was so fucking stupid.
But, stupidity aside, a good trios match for the women's title. Folks, don't expect this to be a trend. We're going to slot... Okay, ladies, thank you very much for main eventing. You know, I mean, let's be honest. It was actually Mercedes Moné that carried the main event because we're in Boston. But now, next week, we're just going to put you back where you belong. Back to where you go. Know your place, scrubs.
No. I said no.
This main event match, as good as it was, its placement in the main event card is nothing more than just lip service from Mercedes Moné and for AEW to appease the audience. Because after this week, the ladies are not going to get a chance to main event the TV show again.
Not for a long time.
Unless it's Collision.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be Collision.
All right. Now let's go over and let's talk about this week's edition of TNA Impact. And this is one of the many TV tapings over in Albany, New York. And
We've got some issues with TNA.
yeah, I know. You know what? I guess this kind of makes me feel like a liar because at the beginning of every show, Wrestle Rewind, I say that these are the three most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today. Unfortunately, TNA Impact isn't exactly very exciting, and just because I haven't been keeping up with the current product, that doesn't mean I haven't had my ears on the ground of what's going on in total nonstop action wrestling.
Well, like, for starters, like, half of everybody fucking either left or got fired.
Yes, there has been an exodus of many talents, of many wrestlers departing from TNA for a multitude of reasons.
One of which happens to be dealing with something along the lines of with Tommy Dreamer being involved.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer. He was one of the head bookers of TNA Wrestling, and he was canned.
But he was crying all the time. Everyone knows how much he loves this business.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. And hey, at least one of the things we can celebrate, Tessa Blanchard quit TNA. She chose to go back to Mexico.
She said she'd rather go to Mexico than be in America. The racist said she'd rather be in Mexico. What the fuck?
Also, we have crowned a new TNA World Champion a while ago in Nick Nemeth, and Mike Santana's pretty much done with TNA Wrestling, and he is WWE bound. Like,
good lord.
Holy shit. This is not good. This is really not good. And I also read a report a couple of months ago that TNA wrestlers were blocked from working independent shows against other wrestlers from other promotions thanks to the TNA president, Carlos Silva. And his reasoning is to protect the brand, to protect the promotion, to protect TNA wrestling.
Oh my god.
Protect them from what?
Guys, no, please, I'm asking nicely.
And all these cost-cutting measures of all these wrestlers leaving and all these contract terminations and everything, it's all part of a strategy for apparently to streamline everything in TNA wrestling, to streamline productivity and to make money. And there's been a lot of speculation on the internet discourse that apparently Carlos Silva is purposely doing all this to prep TNA wrestling for a sale, for a buyer.
Allegedly. But why digress?
But hey, you know what? I may be a little annoyed. I'm sorry, a lot annoyed with the current going-ons in TNA wrestling right now, but I've thought about it. I even thought about cutting it off, but you know what, Juan? I'm not going to. I'm going to keep talking about this. I'm going to keep talking about TNA wrestling because at the end of the day, I still like TNA wrestling. I liked it from the beginning, and I'm still a fan of a lot of the good things that came from it. And I'm still going to hold hope that maybe something good will happen in the current landscape of TNA wrestling.
Here's hoping.
Yeah.
Well, TNA is still on AMC, by the way, Mr. Quake. They got into AMC Network, and they're still on. They didn't leave.
Yeah, no, they didn't leave. They didn't gain any more money from this TV deal, but whatever. So, let's go ahead and talk about TNA wrestling. The opening match, of course, is... yes. Yeah. Oh my god. All right, here we go. So so we got a tournament going on. Oh boy. We don't have a lot of knockouts in the knockouts division because people are leaving, but you know what'll solve the problems, Juan? We got a new title. The TNA Knockouts TV Championship, baby. That'll make the doubters eat crow.
Now see, here's the one thing. At least TNA is on TV, which can justify having a TV championship. Unlike Ring of Honor, which is not on TV. And yet they decide to continue with the TV championship. Guys, it's okay to deactivate the championship. It'll make people want to focus a little bit on what you got. Like, okay, Ring of Honor World title, Pure title, Tag titles, Women title, done. Easy. Done. Right?
Right.
And the Pure title is a good mid-card, and it's a good fucking, gimmicked match with stipulations and all, maintaining the code of Ring of Honor codes, the coding, honor. So, yeah. But TV? TV? Bitches, you ain't got no TV! At least TNA's got TV.
Oh my
Dumbass!
god.
So Rosemary and
by Elegance. And hey, Rosemary's back. Rosemary's back on TV, and she's one half of the newly crowned TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Wow, this is what happens when I don't keep up.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Yeah, stuff happens. So I saw the opening contest. It was pretty awesome. We got some really cool moments in this TNA match.
Oh shit.
Yes, M by Elegance delivers a devastating drop kick, takes the early offense in this opening bout. We've got the Elegance brand are of course at ringside. Sans Ash by Elegance and Sans Mr. Elegance.
So it's just
Heather by Elegance and the personal concierge, who apparently is blind. I don't know what.
How did he get blind?
I think it has something to do with Rosemary misting him.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's blind now, so that's a thing. And Rosemary's tag partner, Allie, she's back in TNA Wrestling, the bunny. Yeah, she was in AEW for a couple of years, but they didn't treat her with enough respect, so she left.
Yeah, no, seriously. I missed Allie.
I miss
the bunny.
I miss her too.
And I miss my girlfriend, buddy. Honey, I love you.
Ha. Anyways, continuing on with the match. So, of course, M by Elegance. I don't know why this picture's in black and white. There was no bleeding.
That wasn't no bleeding all throughout?
No bleeding.
Throughout the whole match?
Throughout the whole match.
And no, hey, paranormal thing and Rosemary has powers that switches the cameras or whatever?
No.
And no one's trying to do a Tony Storm where everything goes black and white because...
No. There was no...
What the fuck, TNA?
TNA be TNA. So,
See, that you can say TNA be TNA. Because that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. So Rosemary was able to fight back. She does this really cool upside down rope thing, like the tarantula, which is fucking awesome.
Nice.
Then we get some ringside bullshittery as the personal concierge acting like a baffling buffoon. He's acting blind and stuff. He tries to get involved, accidentally hits Rosemary because he's blind, and then all this interference distracted Rosemary. M by Elegance did a slow roll-up, a slow and sloppy roll-up, and picked up the win and advances in the tournament. Your winner, M by Elegance.
God damn. Okay, this is what Iceman's looking like right now?
I guess, yeah.
Hold on.
Iceman,
what the fuck is up with this? Is that like tape all over his fucking eyebrows and his face?
Yeah, I think that's like gauze or some shit, yeah.
What the fuck?
Damn, dude.
Talk about committing to the bit. Also, someone else who needs to be committed is this big dude behind him with the generic TNA hat.
Oh no, not the
Silva's cousin or something?
Not the Carlos Silva hat. Ugh. Okay, you know what? No. Let's pause this because I want to talk about this. Fuck Carlos. Sorry. What is it with these outsider rich people who became wrestling promoters wanting to shove their fucking faces on TV? You know who started it all? Fucking Dixie Carter.
Oh, hey, what did you? How about that? I guess you could say that Carlos Silva is keeping up with Dixie's tradition.
Yeah, Dixie Carter crawled so that Tony Khan and Carlos Silva can fucking fly. At least Tony Khan doesn't have his own self hat or whatever fucking merchandise on sale.
No, but he has his stupid coffee cups.
His coffee? What?
His cup of coffees.
Oh.
That he always carries around.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Okay,
well, at least it's not on Shop AEW.
Is this generic hat on Shop AEW?
No,
it's on Shop TNA.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
No.
Go ahead and look it up.
What the fuck?
It's so generic. Who the fuck is gonna want to buy that shit?
No, it's not. It's not. That's not where it is. What?
Go ahead.
No.
Did you find it?
I'm about to look it up.
All right.
I'm trying to fucking find it. TNA headwear.
Scroll down. There it is.
Oh my, hang on. Jesus goddamn Christ on a cracker full of piss and vinegar, and I'm gonna smack a motherfucker. I wish a bitch would. Oh my fucking lord. You're over here dancing. You're laughing, and you're laughing. Like this is a game to you. Like this is funny to you or something.
It is. It fucking is. Yes, folks. The generic Carlos Silva hat is on the TNA merchandise shop right now. Is it even mentioned? Like, what is it? What is the title of the hat? What does it say?
It just says TNA Carlos Trucker Hat.
Motherfucker! Really? Really, Carlos Silva? You fucking cuck!
No, you fucking asshole. Guys, the TNA logo hat is right fucking there! If you're going to promote a logo hat of TNA Wrestling, have the one with the actual logo! This is so stupid!
It really is stupid.
Why? It's right fucking there! Why?
Why indeed? Like I said, give Tony Khan credit. He may carry around a cup of coffee, but at least his name and the cup are not being sold.
I fucking hate you.
All right, let's get on to the exciting match of the night because, hey, Juan, you like watching two big hoss powerhouse dudes brawling it out?
You
like
big
some
meaty men slapping meat?
Yes, because that's exactly what we got.
Slapping meat is nice.
That's right, as AJ Francis, who still has a job, goes up against Moose.
Dear fucking Lord. Okay.
Yes, AJ Francis.
Please tell me that there's something going on over here. Please tell me that we got something.
Oh, no. We got something pretty good. These two former NFL players.
And one who's a former TNA World Champion.
One is a former... thank you for that.
And
one
the other is...
He's a champion at being an asshole on social media. He really is.
Ricochet, take notes.
Anyways. No. These two guys had an incredible fight, an incredible brawl. Apparently, AJ Francis has a new hype man. I forgot his name, but he's some sort of hip-hop artist or some sort of personality. But anyways, so Moose and AJ Francis, they get at it. Moose, of course, gets the early offense in, and then he fucking, chases away AJ Francis's valet from the ring. And then when he comes back, AJ Francis stops him in his tracks and just levels him out by the ring apron. And then he takes control of the match. I have pictures of the match, by the way, Juan.
We do. Okay,
yeah.
That helps. Freaking. Sorry, I was going through the rest of the merch store and I saw Elena Black and
Yeah, I know, it's okay. I get distracted by boobs too. Yeah. So anyway, Moose, of course, this is during the early part of the match, slams AJ Francis in the middle of the ring, hits a running senton.
They're both wearing green. What's that all about?
I don't know. Did they secretly color coordinate?
Who knows?
All right. So then AJ Francis takes control of the match. And AJ Francis lays in the offense on Moose. And Frankie Kazarian is on commentary. But at least he's a guest, and it's not a 3-man commentary team.
Okay, is this the dude who's fucking new hype man?
Yeah, that's the new hype man. This happened after the match. Let me explain what happened. So Moose is in the middle of a comeback. He gets over at ringside. He gets in Frankie Kazarian's face, knocks him out. Frankie Kazarian attacks Moose. Moose gets the win by disqualification, and then Frankie rolls Moose back into the ring, and AJ Francis puts the beat down, as you can see right here, with the hype man assisting somehow. And then AJ Francis then finishes off Moose by hitting the down payment.
God damn it.
And that's where we get the post-match beatdown.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, this fucking guy. I love the match. I don't like the DQ finish. It fucking sucks.
Boo. Oh, well. They can't all be 100s, I guess.
No, they can't. All right, now let's get over to the exciting segment of the night.
Oh.
And this is an in-ring promo segment from the newly crowned TNA World... Oh my God.
What happens when we...
Got a little confused there for a second, Juanjo?
There we go. Oh, shit!
The TNA World Champion, Nick Nemeth. That's right.
Wanted man.
At Slammiversary, Nick Nemeth shocked the world and defeated Mike Santana for the TNA World Championship. And at that point, Mike Santana has pretty much wrapped up with TNA Wrestling, and he is WWE bound, as I mentioned. His contract expired this month in July.
Oh shit.
Yep. And now like I said, he's WWE bound, so he's going over to the big time. He's following the footsteps of Joe Hendry and Jordan Grace.
All right, congrats, I guess.
Yeah. So his promo segment is simple. He's the world champion. Everybody's gunning for him. Everybody wants a piece of the championship. And then he was interrupted by Casey Navarro.
Really?
Yes, the same Casey Navarro who was briefly teamed with AJ Francis and with what's his face with Rich Swann. He got betrayed by both guys, and now he's a babyface, and now he wants to set himself up as the next challenge. And apparently he tried to. I'm trying to remember the storyline here. Apparently, he tried to befriend Nick Nemeth, but Nick Nemeth was having none of that shit, and he beat the hell out of him last week, like 2 weeks in a row. Again, this is what happens when I'm out of it, right? So yeah. I'm just surprised that they're giving Casey Navarro this push, but then again, with the roster being so thin right now, we need to create like new stars like right away.
Yeah, especially considering that I was able to scroll through the entirety of the TNA roster over here, too. Moose is Nigerian descent. Guys, is not St. Patty's Day. I miss Scott D'Amore. Nick Nemeth is on NXT. Mike Santana on NXT. Jordan Grace was not utilized on WWE, sadly. No, Jordan Grace is still in the WWE.
Yeah, she's in WWE. It's just like right now WWE is trying to find a right place and a right time to bring her in. As for Casey Navarro has challenged Nick Nemeth for the TNA World Title next week, and Nick Nemeth reluctantly agrees on one condition.
Oh,
if Casey Navarro loses, he is to never challenge Nick Nemeth for the TNA World Title again.
Just challenge Nick Nemeth.
Just challenge Nick Nemeth.
Okay.
It's not the stupid bullshit that AEW keeps repeating since Cody Rhodes did it first.
Okay. But for as long as I'm champion, you don't get to challenge anymore.
Exactly. So.
All right. Okay.
All right. So, like I said, I applaud TNA Wrestling. They're pushing the younger stars right now as they need to. I like Casey Navarro. I just like, wow, that just came out of nowhere. Like, okay then.
All right. Let's see how that turns out for him.
All right, now let's get to the match of the night. And this match really didn't land for me. It just felt like an exhibition fight for me. I'm sure other people enjoyed it, but it's just not for me. And it's a one-on-one contest with Bear Bronson representing the System versus Ricky Sosa.
Bang. Sosa. Yeah, I know the hype of Ricky Sosa.
Really now?
Yeah. He came up with his own little chant, his own little theme. And yeah, no, he is a badass in the ring.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
So I actually recognize him. So yay. All right, go on.
All right, so like I said, it was a good back and forth action between both Bronson and Sosa. Let's see. Sosa, of course, was able to weather off a little bit of the super heavyweight offense from Bear Bronson and hit him with a German suplex and powerbomb and a powerbombing Bronson off of the turnbuckles. So that was exciting.
Cool.
Yeah, no. And Brian Myers, who was on commentary, who is also part of the System, got involved and caused a distraction. So this led, unfortunately, this gave an opening for Bronson to soften up Ricky Sosa with the backbreaker and finish him off with a pile driver for the win. I like Ricky Sosa. Like he's a good athlete, no doubt about it. But like I'm just done with the System, man. It's the same problem with the Don Callis family. They've been on TV for far too long, and they've just become an agonizing presence. And not to mention everything that was special about the System, aka Moose, aka Fandango, like. Everything that was cool about it that made the System what it was, it's already gone. And they're trying to fill in the gaps with these freaking randos like Bear Bronson here.
Seriously?
Yeah, it doesn't hit the same. It just comes off as annoying. Like, that's what I feel about this faction. The system is fucking annoying.
Also, I figured out the guy's the valet or whatever, the dude who accompanied AJ Francis.
Oh yeah,
he goes by Expressions Oozing.
Expressions Oozing.
Yep, the most shameless man on Twitter. His podcast is called Bant Sports Ooze. O-O-Z. So, yeah.
Wow.
Apparently he's got something going on. All right, he's not just carrying AJ's bags or whatever. He's actually something of his own man.
Okay then. All right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the segment of the night. And hey, speaking of factions that I think are fucking annoying and needs to die, we have a State of the Union address by the TNA International Champion Mustafa Ali and the Order 4.
Ay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Juan, did you know that Mustafa Ali cut his hair? He cut his hair. Wow.
Yes, I knew that he cut his hair.
Yeah, apparently things are not looking so good for the Order 4, so they got to figure something out. Mustafa Ali addresses the TNA audience, and he has announced that he has hired a new, let me see if I can find it, Secretary of,
Secretary of Strategic Affairs.
Damn, that's a
Mila
long time.
Moore.
Yep, Secretary of Strategic Affairs, Mila Moore. I have a picture of Mila Moore. Go ahead and show the audience.
Okay, let's see who this Mila Moore is.
There's Mila Moore. She is one of the newest signees of TNA Wrestling.
She totally stole Stacy Keebler's old Miss Hancock outfit.
Yes, she did, but she looks great in it. And she's looking forward to bringing new ideas and new ways to help Order 4. Mustafa Ali is very much pleased, and Tasha Steeles feels slighted by this newest hire.
Excuse me, I'm supposed to be the token bad girl in the team. We only need room for one. Excuse you?
And nobody here could give any single fuck about the Order 4. Just like me, because the Order 4 needs to fucking crumble already. I'm sorry, I like Mustafa Ali. He's definitely a great wrestler, and I like this character, but I feel like this whole character of him pretending to be the political, like...
Being the politician.
Don't you think... Do you think it's finally getting stale?
It's you know how they say your hero is only as good as your villain?
Yeah.
This is the other way around. Like, unless Mustafa Ali turns into a good guy, which that ain't happening. Mm-hmm. Unless he's feuding with someone who can really bring some oomph out of him, then
Are you kidding me? With the TNA roster as thin as it is right now?
my point.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It's not because he's bad at it. It's just that there isn't a lot to bounce off of.
I know. I mean, good for Mila Moore. I mean, it's a better...
Get a life, kid. BDE's better than Logan Paul. Yeah, seriously.
Yes.
So was a soccer player. Yeah, it was an actual song. The chance happened organically. Oh, yeah. I love that. I love the fucking chance for Ricky Sosa.
You know what? I will say this: at least Mila Moore's in a better place here than being a crony for Tessa Blanchard.
Yes.
Now, before we get into the main event, let's briefly talk about the honorable mention, and this is another round in the Knockouts Television Championship Tournament, as Harley Hudson takes on NXT's Thea Hale. Thea Hale, of course, still struggling to find a solar system of her own in the WWE, decides to enter the TNA Impact Zone to claim her own solar system. Let me put my leg down because that looked awkward.
What solar system are you talking about? What the fuck?
What I'm trying to say is, Thea Hale is trying to find something. I don't know. Like, no. This is just my opinion of her right now. Is like the reason, why she's not getting as many opportunities as she used to in the WWE under Chase U. Like, as a singles competitor, she's struggling. She's trying to find something.
Okay, that's okay. I understood what you mean, but
maybe I could have used a different phrasing.
Yeah,
not to find her solar system, but more like to.
Just to find her place.
Yeah.
There you go, sheesh.
It was a good...
overcomplicate.
Yeah, no. It was a good match. I liked it. Both these women are incredible athletes. I think me and Juan have said enough about Thea Hale.
And Harley Hudson, because goddamn.
Hell yeah. I didn't like the finish. The finish felt a little weird. Like Harley Hudson was trying to go for a springboard move. Thea Hale cut her off, knocked her down, and then she finishes off. She didn't finish off with the Kimura lock, which by the way is awesome. She finished off with that fucking bottom rope springboard like back senton shtick.
Okay.
And she picked up the win. It just seeing her doing it and seeing her pick up the win just felt anticlimactic.
So you're a winner and advancing in the Knockouts TV tournament.
Thea Hale.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah. Our roster is still thin, so we need to outsource more WWE NXT talent here.
Mr. Quake was saying, yeah, we know Mustafa Ali was a cop doing as an ice gimmick.
Excuse me?
No. That's not what Order 4 is doing, is it?
No!
They're not doing ice, are they?
No!
Oh my god!
Good
but imagine
God,
if they
no.
did, though. Imagine if they did, though.
I don't know if that would go well on television.
Oh!
That would immediately get TNA Wrestling canceled.
Oh, but it would be so hot.
It would be hot.
That would be nuclear heat. It'd be almost as bad as when fucking Muhammad Hassan prayed and had a terrorist attack on The Undertaker by masked men, and then they Allahu Akbar'd freaking Daivari out of the ring.
Yeah, and then
he was martyred.
Yeah, because
and then they had the London bombing.
Yeah, and then WWE got a cease and desist because of it. You sure you want to bring that kind of heat on Carlos Silva? He's already got enough as it is looking at his cucking chair.
Yeah, that bitch motherfucker bald bastard can fucking afford it.
Wait, how do you know Carlos Silva's bald? He always wears a hat!
Because I can tell he has no sideburns.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, seriously, he is pretty much the Timu. He's pretty much the dollar store version of Tony Khan.
Not even in a good way.
Yeah. Now let's get over to the main event. This is a one-on-one contest for the TNA X Division Championship, as the defending champion Cedric Alexander, representing the system, takes on the former WWE superstar Fabian Eichner, formerly known as Giovanni Vinci.
So that's where Vinci went. What the fuck?
That's right. Giovanni Vinci is on TNA Wrestling, because where the fuck else is he going to go? And guess who else is on TNA Wrestling, Juan?
Who?
Apollo Crews, aka, but he now goes under the name Uha Nation.
No, he's not in TNA.
Yes, he is.
I just went through the roster. I can go through the roster again. Would you like me to show you the roster?
Yeah, look for Uha Nation. UHAA for Uha.
All right. MNRSAT. Nope.
Oh shit! Damn, he's gone. Never mind.
Yeah, Trey Miguel, Victoria Crawford, Vincent, Zaya Brookside. Yeah, no.
Oh, never mind. He was just there for a cup of Wow!
In the big time.
Wow, it's almost as if TNA Wrestling is home to transients.
Like the Righteous.
Ah! Anyway, so this main event match was actually pretty solid, and Giovanni Vinci, definitely an incredible athlete, and he's also a really good high flyer. I can see why he did so well as part of Imperium before they kicked him out. And he was holding his own just fine until they brought the fight at ringside, where Cedric Alexander dropped Giovanni Vinci belly first onto the edge of the ring apron, and then hit him with a vertical suplex onto the ring apron. Yeah, there's Giovanni Vinci hitting an incredible moonsault, like a 3-point moonsault. He springboarded from the ring apron, jumped on the top rope, and jumped over and did a 90-degree turn on the other top rope and hit a moonsault. I love that. That was fucking good. I thought it was one of the best athletic things I've ever seen. But that was later. That was later when Vinci was making a comeback. Like, he was really selling the whole, like, the midsection, the hurting midsection throughout the rest of the match. And Cedric Alexander kept targeting the midsection, trying to soften him up for the lumbar check. And then we get over to the finish, where Giovanni Vinci, he looked like he had the match won until the action spilled over at ringside, and Cedric Alexander argued with the referee, and then Eddie Edwards of the System shows up and hits Fabian Eichner with the Boston Knee Party, and then rolls him back into the ring. Cedric Alexander hits the lumbar check to pick up the win. Your winner, and still the TNA X Division champion, Cedric Alexander. Thanks for coming out, Fabian Eichner. Bon viaci.
Yep, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
All right, ring the bell.
Yeah, don't mind if I do.
All right, so now, as a Laps fan, looking at the current landscape and looking at this this edition of TNA Wrestling, all right, I can. Oh man, I see way too many I see a few problems that are outside of Carlos Silva, outside of the departures of the TNA talent. Like, it's also the presentation. Like, the factions of the system and the Order 4, I feel like they've outlived their shelf lives, and they need to be broken up. We need to start creating some new stories. They're doing so. I'm like with reuniting Rosemary and Bunny. That's good. We're getting some new faces in.
Allie.
Challenge Allie and the Bunny.
No, Allie is the bunny. Rosemary.
Allie and Rosemary.
They're Demon X Bunny.
Yes, we finally get some new challengers. We're building new stars for the World Championship, so that's also good. But man, you really need to break up the system and break up Order 4. And you know what? I'm just going to say this right now. Like, I also saw a video package of the Righteous, who are going to be facing the Hardys at the Hardy compound next week. But I would have been more excited if this was 10 years ago. Like, seeing the Hardys do this shit now?
It's almost like, guys, you're already the best.
You're already the best, man. You don't have to keep wrestling. You don't have to keep doing this.
It's not because we don't like watching you. It's not that at all. We fucking love it.
Shit, I know people.
But we also know that it's time to hang them up.
Yes.
Fucking like Edge and Christian. Oh, sorry, no, Cage and Cope. Sorry, and the Hardys have the same problem. That
they don't know when to stop.
They don't know when to stop.
At least the Dudley boys
got
did.
Out. Yeah, the Dudleys got out with no problem. Devon, Bully Ray, they're out with no problem. No issues for them at all. But goddamn.
Yeah. No, I agree. I fucking agree with this shit. But like I said, I'm still going to watch TNA Wrestling, especially after I watched the 3-parter of the Dark Side of the Ring of Jeff Jarrett and the Battle for TNA.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Actually, no. Wancho. The best way to look at it, D'Lo Brown actually made the accurate comparison. The existence of TNA wrestling, even through the lows, is pretty much a microcosm of Jeff Jarrett's entire career. Somehow he's still alive and kicking. Somehow this promotion is still alive and kicking.
Yeah, and no, I'm sorry, but JEAF.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, now this week's edition of AEW Dynamite, that was pretty fun. Me and Juan, we've already addressed our problems with Cage and Cope, but everything else was good. Andrade being his own character, that's what we wanted to fucking see.
I want to know who the Babe was. She reminds me of the Babe. Babe with the power of voodoo.
Oh my god.
You do. You what? Remind me of the Babe.
Everything else was also was all right. Well, everything else also was fine. I liked the championship celebration.
Kenny Omega didn't change expression one fucking bit.
But he did lay out a challenge for Kevin Knight for next week.
No, he accepted Kevin Knight's challenge.
All right, he accepted Kevin Knight's challenge next week because he's such a nice guy. And of course, the main event match was also fun. But folks, if you're waiting for the women to main event anything, don't hold your breath. Now, this week's edition of WWE NXT was also very solid. The championship matches were fun. The number one contenders match was especially fun, especially the pin finish. I know Juan's going to be remembering it for a while. All different angles of it.
In my pants. Zip.
And, well, like I said, we got new faces that we need to keep up with. Tristan Angels, Tate Wilder, freaking Reina Volcan, Layla Dix, Kelly Armstrong. So many new faces, man.
See, NXT is doing what TNA and AEW should be doing.
Building new stars?
Yes.
Yes. At least, okay, yeah, no, TNA, they still have a ways to go. They still need to sign new people. But AEW, they got a stacked fucking roster. They have roster.
Like 900 people, and they keep circling through the same flippy-dippy white boys every
Exactly. There is no excuse for them. Anyways, so that's going to do it for this week, folks. I know that I was a little sloppy Joe in this week's edition of Wrestle Rewind after being out of it for months. Not as gross as you fantasizing Lola Vice.
It's not fantasy, it's manifesting. All right? Somehow Damian Priest is going to give me the okay.
Manifantization?
Yes!
Oh my god. All right, well.
Pedicuring Fantasia. Exactly what you said.
Juan, plug us away, you idiot.
Don't mind if I do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody between, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose Casabona! As he reviews for you the best and the worst of three of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today. WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Step into the ring every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and follow and ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of the content. Become an inner flocker by hitting the join button. And until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. Juan Arouse, I'm Jose Casabona, and this is Wrestling.